Well, get the surgery done, see if this works, man. Let's see. Alright, I'm here. Should just spray my nose or something. They're gonna get started. I'm not gonna record it, but getting sinuplasty surgery on my sinuses. Hopefully this works. It was expensive. Hope I can start working so I can like pay all the money back people helped me with. So it was expensive. And Sinus sucks. Don't get Sinus. They're terrible. Because they wouldn't cover most of it. So, yeah. Alright. See you, hopefully. Okay, so today is April 23rd, 2025. I just came back from the hospital. And I had sinuplasty surgery. It's my first time doing sinuplasty surgery. Sinuplasty balloon surgery is really... Stuck a little balloon in there. He blew it up. Did some... He moved over a few of my bones, which I did feel. So they did numb it. Unfortunately, I just deleted like 34 seconds of a GoPro I recorded. I'm out of it right now. I accidentally deleted 34 seconds of the video where he stuck these numbing tubes up way up both of my nostrils to numb it. There's no needles. It was like long, soft, like sticks, sort of soft that he stuck way up there. So, sort of like the COVID, they stick it up there and makes your eyes tear up a little bit. But left that in there for about 20 minutes and he put another in there for another like 20, 40 minutes. So I deleted that part. But that's all it was, that part. I have a picture of it, actually. At least I have a picture. But I don't have the video of that where I was talking about it. But yeah, I'm back right now. What do I feel like? For those who are curious, it just feels like a burning nose right now. Now, in the morning, supposedly the swelling will be worse. Maybe the pain will be worse. So I'm gonna eat. Just got back. I'm gonna eat banana, some cucumbers, and what I have: antibiotics. I have pain medications and a steroid. So, which should help with the swelling. So I'm about to do that in a second. But yeah, so as for the procedure itself, basically it's on my sinuses, trying to fix my sinuses. Hopefully that works. And I may even put the initial diagnosis from my previous ENT doctor that I had last fall 2024. Unfortunately, in that situation, the hospital wouldn't be covered, right? Cigna wouldn't cover the hospital insurance. Cigna sucks. Don't get Cigna. Even the procedure I did was very expensive. I had help from my family to pay for it, so have to start working soon somewhere. So I get wherever I work soon. Most likely will not be in animation. I just need to start making money again, and yeah, the animation field is terrible right now. But need to make that money back, pay people back, things like that. But I'm hoping that it helps with my dizziness problem. That's the main reason that I've been trying to get the surgery. If that doesn't work, then I'm going back to the neurologist for a spinal tap and some scans. So, and that after that, that's the last thing I have. So, it's all been expensive the past few years. But I've been trying to figure things out. But yeah, he actually the doctor had well, anyway, the previous doctor, what I was going to say is I will put the video after this. After this here, I'll put the video up of my diagnosis for those who are curious as to why I got it. And if all this does resolve my dizziness, I'll create like an entire video explaining all my symptoms and everything. And that's if it's successful. If not, I have to keep searching. And then I can finally make that video. But this will be a video on its own just about sinuplasty surgery. I didn't record the procedure. I was going to ask But I said, nah. I said, forget it. I'll let him. I'll let him. Focus on his job and work. So I didn't feel it recording. But yeah, he had a TV screen there. I saw everything in my nose. That was pretty crazy. Even though I was numb, uh, I warn you, there was pain. So I can't even imagine without the numbness. I was clenching up at one point, like just waiting for it to be over with. So there was some pain on the inside. It wasn't severe. I could definitely see, like, if little kids had to get that procedure, they're definitely gonna be screaming and crying. Um, you need like a tolerance to pain, which I have a little bit. So yeah, he was in there. The he used a few tools, but for one, he moved over my bones, and I don't know if it was on the TV screen or if I was just hearing it, but I could hear my bones cracking as he pushed them out of the way, and I saw it on the screen. Um, and then one part, there's like a thing. I think I have one somewhere. Like the little hook tools that dentists use to like scrape teeth and things like that. It's a long one. It's sort of like the length of my finger almost. There's a really long one like this it's on the end of like a little, a small little like a pin like type tool that he sticks up the nose. So I've warned you. You stick it up there and you can see it on the screen. And he's trying to squeeze that hook in between all the little crevices and little edges, and it looks like a little maze in there. And he had each time he was trying to, squeeze through there without touching anything, I could feel it. The further he goes, he went back with that little hook part. And the hook part, that's the main thing that has the balloon. And then so his assistant, the girl, he would tell her like, he would say go. He would say some type of word to signal her. She pressed the button, and then the balloon, it expanded. And that's when I really felt it. Like after a while, like when he was doing the actual balloon part and that little needle hook part going on my nose, like that's when, yeah, I was clenching up, like it's not a long procedure, but yeah, each time he was doing the balloon part at that point, like you will feel that, and just waiting for that to be over with. But the aftermath of it right now, it feels like, when you're sick and you have a burning nose, that's what it feels like. There's no dull pain right now. There's bleeding. You're probably getting see it right now. I was definitely bleeding coming out. I had to take over driving because my driver, she almost stopped in the middle of the intersection, almost got in a wreck again. So I took over driving. The driving it wasn't bad on the way. I was just sort of chilling. Wasn't bad on the way, but I'm just chilling here, man. I'm just hoping this works. Because again, for those who don't know my channels, you probably seen me in my videos. You could tell, even when I was working at Deck Nine Games as an animator, even my boss, she could tell. She saw me moving back and forth. That's where it started too, when I was working there at that job remotely. And I've been dizzy since February 9th, 2023, dizziness. If this doesn't work, I'll have to go back to the neurologist and just finally get a spinal tap. And so it's not too far of a drive. I already told them I probably want to go back there anyway. Maybe like, yeah, after next week I'll probably go back because I have some appointments next week. But I'll go back to them like 2 weeks from now, something like that. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Just gave an update. Um, maybe I'll title this "What to Expect from Sinuplasty Surgery" or something like that. Um, my first experience. But yeah, I now some doctors will put you to sleep. The previous doctor who's going to put me to sleep, if you can be put to sleep with anesthesia, I recommend it. Um, but yeah, no, they spray me with something at first, and they numbed me up, it wasn't too bad. But if you don't want to feel any pain, you probably want to be put to sleep. But don't expect to go in there not feeling pain just because they numb you. I can't imagine if they didn't numb you. Right, similar to working on teeth. I can't say it was as bad as like working on teeth though. And the root canal was definitely worse. Because at one point she was using the laser. I remember that 2022 on my root canal, and at one point the numbing it wore off, and I felt that, and then she had to like numb me again. So I remember that, but that's it. So I'll relax for now. I'll try to upload some videos. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. But yeah, just want to go ahead and record this now. And yeah, I'm just hoping this works, man. I hope I'm not dizzy anymore like the next 2 weeks. So either way, I'm gonna have to start working somewhere. Yeah, I can't recommend anyone going to animation industry in the animation field, especially right now. Jobs are bad. Like I didn't even have money to pay for the surgery. So, um, but yeah, I start working for somewhere, and then I gotta pay some people back, and thinking about going in a car detailing enterprise or something. I don't know yet, but just an update there. With the surgery, finally got it done. I've been talking about it in videos, and I've been telling other people that I know. I'm gonna get it done. That's all I have. Just hope it works. But yeah, if you get the sinuplasty surgery, they'll probably have a screen, a video in front of you so you can see it. You will feel a little pain. It doesn't take long, so that's a good thing. And I just got to heal up because I got bleeding. And he gave me a new pack of this. This is not the one that I have. Oh, I felt that. This is not the one that I have, but yeah, he gave me this box to use. It's a neti pot. So I have to use it after 48 hours, so that'll be like Friday. And you're supposed to change them out every 3 months. I did not know that. And I've only been using mine for about 3 or 4 months, so even less than that, really. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Peace. So I just want to add this in here to the video. I'm eating dinner right now. And I noticed this earlier when I was eating my banana and the cucumber, but my taste has improved by like 5 times more. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It feels like it tastes like I haven't eaten food in a very long time. It's weird. Like I'm eating food for the first time or something. Like this food normally doesn't even taste this good. Like my taste buds have improved, or that's what it feels like. So my sense of taste is a lot stronger now. So that's good. Hopefully that's a good sign. So stay updated. I may wait until Friday to update this full video here and just to see what other changes I experienced. But just wanted to put that in there. So food tastes better now. So yeah, day 2 here after the surgery. Woke up this morning, blood pressure's fine as usual, and I am not experiencing any pain. So I unfortunately I have to take I really don't like it, but I have to take it's a steroid for I guess the inflammation and the swelling. Other than that, I haven't had any pain at all. Like I said, I took the one. Let's see, I took it at 3 p.m. yesterday. I took one. Oh, there's thunder out there. I took one pill for pain, a pain pill that they gave me, just mostly after the surgery. After that, even overnight, I didn't feel any pain. Now, was there bleeding? Yeah. So the first day, there was bleeding, spitting it up, coming out the nose. Yeah, there was bleeding. Today, not so much. Most of it's probably dried up. Now tomorrow, I start the new neti pot. I haven't used that one before, but I figured out and just dump it in. I made a video recording using my first time using neti pot a few months ago. I never uploaded that video, but basically salt saline solution. with distilled water, dump it in the nostrils. But before the surgery, and what I researched is that, you know, that saline solution was never getting up through my sinuses because my sinuses were completely blocked off. So now it's probably going to feel different. And maybe I'll talk about that. Maybe I won't. But it'll probably at least go all through my sinuses. It'll probably feel different. So I'll start that tomorrow. Yeah, taking antibiotics, just a 5-day antibiotics, and taking I hate to take them, but taking the steroid for the inflammation and the swelling. I took it one. The only reason I'm taking them because I experimented with it one time in 2024, and I didn't really have any problems with it. So as long as I take it with food, so finished taking that today, and that's like a whole 6-day. That's a 6-day packet. Other than that, I mean, it feels good. Again, my taste is better now. I know my taste is better. As I get better, I do feel like my breathing will be better overall. As for the dizziness, yes, I'm still dizzy, unfortunately. But the dizziness, I think, is reduced a little bit. But I'll see the storm coming through. Let's see if I get more dizzy when the storm comes through because the weather, when it rains, when there's bad weather, like my dizziness does get worse. So, but it feels like it's a little better with it. But this may have not has solved it overall. Now again, I'll keep updates, keep you updated. See if this completely fixes my dizziness by next week because I have to do a follow-up appointment next Wednesday, and then I go to my primary, and I'll probably, if not after this, the next step will be to go back to the neurologist, get the MRA, MRV scan. That's what they call it, MRA and MRV, and then get a spinal tap to see if there are any, when I looked it up, spinal tap, you can discover neurological brain issues or autoimmune diseases, things like that. So after that, I don't know. So, but wherever I work soon, I'll just have to deal with the dizziness. This is just how I live right now. I have to start working somewhere soon because animation jobs, they're terrible. They suck. Layoffs everywhere. No one's getting hired. So I'll find somewhere local to work here. Am I gonna like it? Probably not. It's not animation, so I gotta do what I gotta do. So yeah, I'm still recording YouTube videos, but hopefully this, maybe I can at least record better in terms of YouTube now and the gameplay videos and stuff. So I'm about to go record some more Bleach right now. Anyway, this may be the final video. I may go ahead and upload this one later today. It's 3:26 now. So yeah, just wanted to give an update there. Like I said, doing pretty good. There's no pain. So I mainly made this video for those who were interested in the sinuplasty surgery. I would say, I so I would say the two main things that was the worst part about it is they'll numb you, but even after numbing you, even after I was numbed, you'll feel it. You'll feel the pain in there as they're breaking your bones on the inside. I heard it too. I heard the cracking, so you'll feel it. The good thing is it doesn't last long. It felt like he said it'd be approximately 10 minutes. It felt like 5 to 7 minutes overall as he was going through. Then I saw it on the camera. So that's the first thing. Like there will be pain unless they put you to sleep. I don't think it's necessary to be put to sleep, but if you don't have good pain tolerance, then you probably want to be put to sleep if that's an option with anesthesia. The second thing and the worst part is dealing with these lame insurance companies and the whole money and financial situation between the doctors and the insurance. That was the worst part about the whole procedure. That's why I had to go to a new doctor in the first place because the previous ENT doctor, the one who actually did my CT scans and like discovered all that back in August, September 2024. You know, the day before my surgery that I was supposed to get is like November 12th and November 14th. The day before, the hospital called me and said that the facility would not be covered under the insurance and it would cost $16,000. So of course I had to cancel it. And they told me I had to find a completely new surgeon, a new doctor, and I didn't do it until a few months later here. So yeah, just make sure everything's straight with the money situation with the insurance company. That's the worst part about the surgery. Like, screw all the pain and everything. Like, dude, I'm not even in pain today. And I hardly felt anything yesterday. The worst part is the money and the insurance companies. Yeah. Don't go into animation if you want money. So, but I'll see where things go with that next. Like I said, career-wise, I keep updates. But again, I just started my new car channel on YouTube. It's funny because that channel, my first POV video, my Genesis Coupe, already have like over 100 views last time I checked it. So that must have happened in like a few days. So that's higher than my average gameplay videos. Like, car content is really good. Don't have money for it, but I can do driving POVs and go to like events here and there, which is what I did. Like, I recorded going to the career fair, last week, I think it was, the week before. So I did a driving POV out there to the campus, one of the schools that I used to go to, and recorded that, uploaded, got some views. So may do some more driving POV videos on that channel, upload some previous ones that I've done. But yeah, so I will be uploading on the car channel what I can, and hope I can build up on that someday. But I may even go into anything car business soon. Who knows? I'm just looking into different options. Again, like I said, if you wanna make money, you want things to be sustainable wherever you live or whatever. Like, I can't recommend going into any digital art industries right now. Tech industry, same thing. You know, AI taking over and jobs going overseas, different countries, all this craziness. So, I've talked about that in previous videos, but yeah. So, like I said, I needed help even paying for my surgery yesterday. So I got to pay everyone back who helped me. So that's where things are. But yeah, don't do animation. It's cool, but not if you want to make money and have a sustainable lifestyle. Anyway, yeah. So that's it. That's it for this video. I mean, just want to give an update here. Day 2. I'm not in any pain. Unfortunately, I still feel the dizziness. I'll see you in the next few days. Hopefully it all goes away. If not, then I'll do those next steps. But I don't know what to do after the spinal taps and everything. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you.
Headshot.